turn the music down, man. I hear you. I'm listening. Yeah, you got my attention. I hear you.
Don't worry about these haters and rats. Just keep doing what you're doing. Get into the bag. It's our time right now. It's team us.
We know it's Team Rolex.
Hybrid, hybrid. I remember back, I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. For real. I never been a hater. Congratulate the players. It's all about the paper. I tried my whole team for Leo. I remember back, I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. Damn, funny how time flies. Crazy as some die. Look back, crazy as some cry. It's amazing, crazy as some ride. Look, I try to take a faster way, but drugs told me CK, there's a better way. So every day, dog, I count my blessings. Thinking about the days as an adolescent. In the penitentiary, never had no friends closer to my enemies. So I keep one eye open, hoping every day that the gates fly open. I remember back, I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I never been a hater. Congratulate the players. It's all about the paper. I tried my whole team for Leo. I remember back, I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. Now I'm home and I put my whole team together. Got me banging hard, banging for some better weather. Nice clothes, fly jeans and polo sweaters. Homie hit me on the phone screaming for him better. I told him slide Fox, cause you know we moving better. Plus we big men, dog, so we moving clever. For that cheddar, we move weighted old Jettas. In the club making it rain cause our life's better. I remember back, I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I never been a hater. Congratulate the players. It's all about the paper. I tried my whole team for Leo. I remember back, I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. I used to lust for an act, but now I get paid putting my life on the track. For real.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Still getting situated, you know what I mean? So what's good? What's shaking out there, man? What it look like, man? Holla at your boy, man. Holla at your boy. You know? Damn, it's a commercial on this shit, and I'm doing it right now. This is crazy. Had to turn that down. As you already know. As you already know, that's me. So I can see the notes. Like I gotta do too much with the OBS Studios in order to see the chat on the side and all that. I ain't that advanced yet, man. Okay, we got 27 people here. All right. Nice little start off. You know. I know you got what you jacking TV. Salute, salute. Shaw 120, salute. Let me see if any of my mods are here. No, not yet. OG Bobby Johnson, all the time, beloved, salute. Yeah, none of my mods are here. I gotta get the call in line. That's why I didn't bring with me. Hold on. Let me get back to that then. I need the call in line. Wisdom and knowledge. Peace, peace, peace. What's poppin', homie? Still none of my mods. Somebody be on in a second. All right. Look at Miss Playful. Okay, Miss Playful in the building. So we got a mod in the building. Um, I'm doing it. I'm doing it in the OBS studio, so you really don't gotta put the calling line up, but you could. I mean, but it's already on top of the screen. So anybody that want to call in, call in. And then look at the calling line itself. Okay, so we suited and booted. You know. Let's see Miss Playful on deck. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if you was paying attention, Miss Playful, but you know, ungrateful people still trying to call your name in vain and all that. Nobody want to hear them no more. Nobody wants to hear them anymore. We don't believe them. Tell them they need more people. We don't believe them. You see CK fat stomach starting to go down, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see that fat belly going down. Y'all see that belly going down. See that fat belly going down, man. I be trying to eat 1 meal a day now, man. I don't even be eating like that. Shot talking about, yeah, right. Go ahead, man. Shot, you know, you trying to become a troll. Word up, man. Had to give you some troll control. Yeah? Wild beast and water, fam. Yeah, I'm drinking water too. I got cases of water laying around, all that shit. They took it down. Yeah, James Kill, salute, salute, salute. Doug West was good. I see you in here. Ryan Cromley was good. Oh, you like the kitchen? That's what's up. Ted Kennedy was good. Was good. Shaq Gravy online was good. Shaq. Todd Boogie was good. I see you. Yeah, anyway, man, so you know, nobody believes him anymore. We was doing IG yesterday, and they try to pop in with the nonsense. We're not jacking, you know. Let me see, calling lines, charging, something. Let me get the charger for that phone. In fact, let me do this right here.
Hybrid. Told you ain't done with your niggas yet. Get over here.
84.
You see me fresh to death, because I'm like that. I'm on the block every day, moving white packs. I drop a 125, bring it right back. And if you beef, man, I'll be right back. Cause I'm like that. I said I'm like that. I'm on the block every day, moving white packs. I drop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want me, man, I'll be right back. Staying on my toes, cause these streets be vultures. Avoiding the snake bite from my brother, he's a cobra. Who would ever think that as a kid when I was older, my wintertime heater make my summertimes colder? Lo and beholder, ghetto star, street soldier. The heater on my shoulder, 2 clips in the holster. Posting on the Ave, metallic, test a roaster. And that clean, mean chain, make it wanna save up all this loose change, trying to do new things. Radio blacks with my wealth to reduce things. New sling, used to hustle and move, came to fab, said it the best, got me feeling like Bruce Wayne. You see me fresh to death, cause I'm like that. I'm on the block every day, moving white packs. I drop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want beef, man, I'll be right back. Cause I'm like that. I said I'm like that. I'm on the block every day, moving white packs. I drop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want me, man, I'll be right back. I know I'm looking so fresh with a spin on it. My little homie hit me up to put some rims on it. I gave him M's, homie, cause I'm loving the fact he kept it real, and I know I could depend on him. There ain't no friends, homie, it's only leases and stakes. They only show when you touch some pace, and not around when you bidding upstate. Man, he is fake, and when you on, man, he sound like hate. So I walk like a boss, talk like a boss. Fresh. Look at the whip, man, I floss like a boss. Ooh. To win in life, do you know what it costs? Man, I've been warned to listen to the sauce. Makes sense. You wasn't lost. I should've left you for dead, cause now I'm tight and wanna take up your head. You see me fresh to death, cause I'm like that. I'm on the block every day, moving white packs. I drop a 125, bring it right back. And if want beef, man, I'll be right back. Cause I'm like that, I said I'm like that. I'm on the block every day, moving white packs. I drop a 125, bring it right back. And if you want beef, man, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And if you want beef, man, I'll be right back.
Anyway, let me see. Oh, was it best style? What's good, best style? So yeah, anyway, so from this point on, we ain't participating in none of that. I'll come in my chats talking about, no ID. You know who I'm talking about. We don't want to talk about that dude. We don't want to talk about Snow Silly. We don't want to talk about none of these guys. Yeah, everything healthy, best style. Everything Gucci. You know, just out the way, trying to, get my square back together. As you can see, I'm way out the way. No smoking, no cigarettes. That's starting to come up. My lungs starting to feel much better. Actually, it's the Dunkin' Donuts, not like maybe a couple of blocks away, way by the college. I'm by college. And the Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, everything sitting down the hill. Brad Hauser was good. Salute, salute. What they do? Yeah. At this time, we're gonna start taking callers. I know the caller number's up top of the screen, but some of y'all blind. So that's 917-966-0867. We just basically freestyle. We're just doing a general topic, whatever y'all want to talk about, from the coronavirus to what people foresee after the coronavirus. For those that survive, I see a lot of money. 'Cause that's what it's all about anyway. It's about bread. You're taking bread. Top of the game, 212 on me. Oh, he lost it. That was stats anyway. Him and Shaw always be the first one to call up. Whatever happened, maybe his phone died or something. You know? But anyway, through all the panic. I mean, that's a pandemic. They panicking. They going crazy over the little epidemic. But while all this is going on, hysteria and people afraid, worried, they were stealing, man. They taking money, man. It's crazy how people, take something serious like this coronavirus, and even though is a world of sickness taking place, they still talking about these different economic and financial structures, and after the fact what's going to happen, this, that, so on and so forth. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and they start getting biblical on me. Oh, you always talking about money, so on and so forth, this and that, and God is still in the throne, and this and that. And I'm like, yo, shut your ass up with that conversation, man. We understand religion, we understand God. I know who God is. But didn't they say God blesses the child that has his own? Like, at the end of the day, you still have to be prepared. When all this is over, what are you going to do? Let's just say that your job is not there no more. It's happening. People is being terminated right now. Why? Because it's called budgeting. And in process of them budgeting, they're planning for the unforeseen future and the foreseen future. See, it's two lanes to that game. You get a plan. You got a plan for the unforeseen future. Then you got a plan for the foreseen future. Because the game plan doesn't stop. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these big corporations are like the key monopoly players, man. That's just what they do. You see Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, you know what I mean? Boost Mobile, all these companies is buying each other up in the game to monopolize the market, the telecommunications game, right? But they, you know what I mean? They that's what they doing right now. They talking behind the scenes, right? They try to figure out, all right, when all this is over, what can we do? You see what happened with General Electric? They said, hey, listen, we'll build ventilators. We'll do that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you got other companies like Anheuser-Busch. Hey, we'll make hand sanitizer. Anything to capitalize the market, man. So first of all, this is a person who I thought was extremely smart. But, When you can't see your diamond in the rough and you sacrifice your diamond in the rough in favor of your, your false friends, your fake friends, this and that, then you're not a very smart person. So that person was very smart anyway. So, that's an unrelated incident. But sometimes you can't talk to people. Like you talk to people, and you think they got it, and this when you think they got it, they go, but which means that you just said, and it's pointless dealing with certain people, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ray J. Cole, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. And that's a male or female. Motherfucker don't want to be saved, leave them. Let them drown, man. Let them drown. Why force somebody to live who doesn't want to live? You know? But yeah, that conversation that I had about the economic structure and, these financial institutes or entities, was a conversation I had with white people. My white people, the people I deal with, that cut my checks. And these are very, very articulate dudes, man. Very smart, soft spoken, but these dudes are hawks when they come to getting bread. I mean, most of them are builders. They build. Some of them are investors. They invest in ever properties and ever, stocks and bonds online, money markets. And this is who been teaching me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't the greatest when it comes to saving money. Why my heart is too big. I'm always giving people, here, no problem, take it. You know what I mean? So anybody that's been around me can attest to that. Which is more reason why when people are screaming, at all this crazy stuff about people not looking out for them, everybody had to hear that shit. Nah, see, can't give everybody everything. That's a lie. So the streets is not listening no more. The streets want to tear somebody's head off right now. They're trying to shoot a blemish. You know what I mean? At the people's champ. You know I'm the champ, man. Come on. I'm him, man. I'm back. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? That's what it's about now, man. It's about staying healthy and what you're gonna do after the pandemic. Ask yourself that, damn, what I'm gonna do. If you're not already working, then your game plan should be to solidify a spot. Like way before this happened, people was going to ocean classes. I sit in class with them. We ain't forget y'all. You'll see what it is. You know what I mean? It's just crazy out here right now. Top of the game, 212 with me. Top of the game, 212 with me.
Turn your, CK, what's going on, brother?
Ain't everything good. Turn your background down, all right?
Hey, check it out, man. Just want to let your followers know, man, everybody that follow you, bro. You know the story of the little engine that could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of down and out when all this, coronavirus is over, bro. You know what I mean? But how many people gonna fight to get back to where they was, or stay where they at, or is people gonna drown? You know what I mean? Or they gonna swim? You know what I mean? It's gonna be rough for a lot of people, but that story, the little engine that could, bro. People is gonna have to fight. You know what I mean? And then just on another note, bro, out here in these streets, it's still going on out here in these streets, bro. Niggas still getting their money, is gutter out here, but at the same time, there's a lot of these little dudes out here in the street that underestimate what the next man will or won't do. And that's where they making their mistakes at, CK. You know what I mean? You can never underestimate what the next man will do. You don't know. I know a lot of hitters that look like they just old L7 square type dudes.
Facts.
And right now, what I'm seeing, a lot of these little cats just ain't respecting the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I just want you to touch on that, bro. I got to get to work. I just want to open up with a little something, about the little engine that could, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no question, bro. Salute. Appreciate that.
Stand up, man. Be easy. Everybody be easy. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, so you know what I mean? He right. Some dudes act like there's nothing going on. I seen my man, fellow Harvard representative. He's like, yeah, we outside, yo, up the camera, this and that. I'm about to call him, man, get your ass inside the house, man. What's wrong with you, man? You know what I mean? it's one thing to be in the loop, to be loopy, whatever case may be, or whatever. But it's another thing to be outright stupid. Ain't nobody around no crowd. It's bad enough I got to go inside stores to get certain supplies and the things that I need, and got to worry about, you know what I mean, touching stuff. I got a bunch of gloves. Now they saying you're gonna pay attention to America how they move. Wear masks, wear gloves, this and that. You can take coffee filters, put it inside the glove. They give you everything that you could be doing. Then once you complying with the order, they tell you now it don't make sense to wear a mask. It doesn't help. Oh, it does, the gloves are kind of protective because you touch stuff with the glove, and then you basically touch something and you touch something else, and you basically spreading the virus. How about y'all just take the virus away? Could y'all do that? Because y'all put it here. You know what I mean? Now, we understand about the pandemic, but it's unlawful and unconstitutional to knock on somebody's door, and when they open the door, throw guns in their face, snatch them out, and the pastor's allegedly testing people. If you testing people, right? Because it's happening in my neighborhood right now, Flappers. Dudes is coming out, going to stairs, parking lot to be tested. So that's a sure sign that you don't have to go bring nobody out their apartment or their house at gunpoint. I hear they were doing it in the PA. They were running down on people. You know, they were running down on people, making people come out. I mean, you know, salute.
Salute, top of the morning, bro.
Yeah, top of the morning.
I just wanted to add on to something you just said because that was really insightful.
Mm.
Me and wifey, we've been reading all about that. Like, it can get on the bottom of your sneakers and stay on there for 8 hours, so you walk the virus into your house.
Facts.
I don't want to, because let me take my time because I don't want to jumble everything. First of all, salutations to everybody that's online. The thing is so serious, CK, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't think that this is ever going to clear up no time soon. I think that everybody has the virus, it just reacts to people differently.
Facts.
It's no way in the world that all of us is inside this environment and that it's not affecting everybody in some way. It's just the immune system and certain things, it does different to your body.
Facts.
There's one more thing I wanted to add on. I don't want to hold y'all up too much. I want a lot of people to call in today, and I would like this to be a great topic today, man. I feel like today's going to be a good day. The other thing, the stimulus check thing, it got me really sitting back. Like, I'm not worried about that. But for the people that have kids that have been in this country for so long and have worked, I feel like everybody in America deserves a stimulus check because everybody has coronavirus. Nobody asked for that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You got people with 3 and 4 kids and a family, and they've been laid off, and there's certain criteria. Some of the criteria, you know, Whitey got it right here. If you're a college student, you can't get it. If you're disabled, you can't get it. If you've been laid off, you can't get it. Depending on certain circumstances. It's a whole criteria. I want all of y'all to look it up because this thing is beyond insane, man. And the government has been like this since the beginning of time, man. You know, take, never give. You know what I mean? And I just want all of y'all to be safe. I hope all of your families are safe. I pray that there be a resolution to this problem. And like I said, y'all have a blessed day, man. CK, I love you. You already know what it is, man. Hybrid, man.
You already know hybrid. Salute. Yeah, so like I was saying before Sha called in or whatever, but it's unlawful and unconstitutional to pull somebody out of their home by force. You're not asking them, hey, are you gonna come out and get tested? You're gonna pull them out, and then we hearing that y'all supposed to be, like, I guess, force feeding us a vaccine. Unconstitutional. You're not making me take a vaccine. You're not putting a chip in me. You're not putting anything in me. It's not gonna happen. All right. And, and for the rest of y'all out there, it's not a race thing. It's not a race thing. It's a numbers thing. If you allow them to put that chip in y'all, then you'll just win for anything. Stand for something, man. You know what I mean? Stand for something. You're not putting an exit button in me. When you get tired of, I may say something that's 10,000% correct, and you get tired of me saying, you might just go press the button. Yeah, get him out of here. You know what I mean? Get him out of here. He expired. Remember that movie? Remember that movie? And you look at the dudes and they numbers, it's numbers, and they was really doing robberies and trying to kill people to take their life from them. The numbers represented life, and some people actually had like damn near forever, and they was killing and they was running around doing shit. But the person who was actually running the world, his daughter, broke into his banks of life that had all the numbers and all these people life. Exactly time. You know what I mean? Exactly time. And you remember that, right? And so think about it. Think about it. A lot of stuff that come out of movies, it's been kind of coming true. Let's just say the person who created time understood what's taking place, and they knew about these so-called vaccines, aka the chip. They're gonna start putting the chips in us. So basically, they control your life expectancy. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about that, man, before you hop out the window, man. You know what I mean? Think about it. You know? Like I said, no disrespect to Farrakhan. Listen to Farrakhan. Farrakhan dropped jewels, but you gotta listen to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, man. Muhammad speaks. It's in every final call. People that got old final calls, because I know people that saved them. I buy them too. Right? They $2 now. They used to be $1. Um, at the end of the day or whatever, go back, research those final calls. Listen to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Listen to him speak. You know what I mean? The section is called Muhammad Speak. The whole final call, they got jewels, they got commercials with them advertising, their businesses, so on and so forth, or whatever case may be. But look at that. Elijah Muhammad is talking about that. He's talking about that, about the future coding of human beings, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Malcolm X don't say it in those words, but he's talking about the future coding of human beings, right? Even Farrakhan, he talks about that, man. Yo, this is a numbers game, man. I want y'all to get it. This is a numbers game. And you got to understand that, you know, at the end of the day or whatever, they have no problems making you a statistic, a stat. You know what I mean? You know, I want to say good morning to all the Christians out there. Don't get it twisted. I ain't trying to go in the Islamic direction and leave y'all out. Salute to the Christians. You know what I mean? I definitely want to shout out to Pastor A.R. Bernard from CCC. You know what I mean? Christian Cultural Center on Flatlands in East New York or whatever. He's another person that talk about the numbers game, about numbers, about people, about stats, about certain things that's been put in place to control the people, to control the minds of the people. So shout out to him. Assalamu alaikum to all my Islamic communities out there, whatever. You know, Takbir. You know what I mean? Salute. Salome. you know, to all, you know, Jewish people out there, and, you know, shout out to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Top rising to all my Indians out there, because a lot of Indians out there. So top rising to y'all, whatever the case may be. But this is serious, man. People got to pay attention, man. You know what I mean? Pay attention. See, I stopped smoking, so I was feeling pressure all ahead. My chest is hurt. I'm like, damn, do I got it? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I told you, I keep telling y'all, I went through a process. I went through chill, stuff like that, in case may be whatever. But hey, I'm good. You know what I mean? Throw a little cracky. You know, I came from smoking the cigarettes, chain smoking at that. Um, you know, facts, peace and blessings to all. But pay attention, man. I seen, you know, it's a fruit of Islam brother that I see all the time. He's always on Empire. Me and his connection, I met him before all that, but me and his connection is a brother who rode with me and rode for me in the penitentiary named Malcolm. You know what I mean? Salute Malcolm. You know what I mean? FOI. And that's me and this guy connection. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, yeah, you heard from Brother Malcolm? I mean, I heard from him. You know, we talking or whatever. I always buy 2 bean pies from him in the final call. Every time. Give him a $20 bill. Hey, keep the change while I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. It's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Every time. Every time. If I come through there every morning I see him, he gonna test it. I say, that dude always about say, give me 2 bean pies and make the final call your head. And I roll out. You know what I mean? Like, respect is everything, man. And I roll out. You know? And he appreciates me. Sometimes if I ain't in a rush, I pull over and he try to drop a jewel or two on me. You know what I mean? So it's not that I'm paying. It's not that I'm paying for game. I'm appreciating it. You know what I mean? I'm appreciating it. People don't realize it can be the old drunk on the corner. The old time that you buy that little taste, the little dollar shot or the little $5 pint. The $5 cost $5, but it's big. It's like a damn near gallon. You know what I mean? You buy half a gallon for them for $5. You know what I mean? Or that wild herb or whatever you want to call it. Wild blessings, whatever. But they always some odd bogged down name. But he sits there and he drinks that whiskey. But in the process of drinking the whiskey, he's dropping jewels on you though. Yeah, young boy. You know, when I was your age, we used to, I'm gonna go over there, and we'd pick the berries of the tree till we get a big enough bag. Homie said wild turkey. I know about wild turkey. Then we'd pick the berries of the tree till we get a big enough bag. We'd take it home and we'd make pancakes with it. Pancakes with the berries. You know what I'm saying? But they always got something to say. Some stuff apply, some don't. The stuff that don't apply, let it fly. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the church. It's the same thing with the church. What do you do? Sometimes you want to give your money, sometimes you don't. But if that reverend or that pastor talk that talk, he spit that gospel, make you feel, you know what I mean? Because while he's spitting it, you hear in the background, the chorus, and the choir might have been popping. You know what I mean? The drum line was on point. Cause they do that. But yeah, and in 1717, you know, when when God's son, Jesus Christ, boom, and do and he on point. You know what I mean? You starting to feel it. Like AR, Pastor Al Bernard, I'm a fan. I'm a follower, and he just make me see, you know, Christianity for what it is. You know what I mean? Excellent delivery. He ain't a funny style pastor that don't meet and greet with the community, with the people. So yeah, I love Pastor Bernard. And like I told you, I was incarcerated with his son. His son introduced me to the Christian Cultural Center, and then he passed away. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a little different. It's more paternal situation. Like when I see him, because I was so cool with his son, it's like I'm looking at my father in a way. You know what I mean? But that ain't why I listen to. I listen to him because he really talk that talk. Like y'all can get online, put the Christian Cultural Center online. You know what I mean? CCC, pull up Christian Cultural Center and look at some of the videos. Listen to the brother talk, man. Listen to the brother talk. You'll see. You'll see K don't be lying about nothing, man. Your son's official, man. You know what I mean? And he give it to you the way he's supposed to give it to you. You know what I mean? That you can understand it. He's giving you food for thought. You know what I mean? What homie said? Blood is your religion. CK style. Yeah, but even under blood, we have religion though, bro. We got bloods that's Muslim. We got bloods that's Christian. Like nobody never said that a person couldn't have a religion, regardless of what they represent. All right. So get that thinking cap screwed on tight, bro. Anyway, I mean, since religion is keeping us down. Nah, religion not keeping us down. Religion is a roadmap. They tell you faith without works is useless for a reason. Meaning, if you see something, if you believe something, you want something, they're telling you you can want it all day, but if you're not gonna get up and go get what you want, then it's useless. It's just a thought. It's just a dream. It's just an imagination. Damn, boy, it's not. You know, I want the range. Nah, you gotta go get up and go get your range, man. Now, how you go get your range is how you go get your range. I can't tell you how to get up and what to do. I can't tell you whether to hustle in the streets or whether to get you a job. But the point I'm making is, if you believe this is what you want, they tell you in church, claim it, claim it. But a part of your claim, so you claiming it, is they saying you having faith in God, right? Right? Or you have belief in God. All right. Well, a part of that belief, a part of that faith is the physical aspect of that. You have to get up. That's why they say God blesses the child who holds his own. You got to get up and hold your own. You got to get up and go get that. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if you from packing bags to lifting furniture through a window. You got to get up and go get it. You know what I mean? Your lane is your lane. Nobody can tell you what lane to venture off into. You know, and you get a trade, what trade you should get. You got to get what you're comfortable with and what you feel is adequate enough for you to make it from point A to point B. Simply put. You know what I mean? Simply put. No doubt, Brad. See what Brad said? He said, CK, some people have to come to a point before they start believing. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. You know? Popcorn was good. Salute to you, my brother. You all right? But yeah, like, you know, in other words, it's more than just believing you can get it. You have to get up and go get it. You have to work hard for it. You know? Because like I keep telling you, it's a numbers game. You know? One thing I hate about certain people, they can be as negative as sin, but they quick to tell you about God. Like this friend of mine, I want to say friend, my frenemy of mine, right? Oh, but best believe God is on the throne and this and that. God is that, this and that, But you just did some fuck shit. But you gonna tell me about God after you let me witness you do some malicious, cold-hearted shit to a person who was helping you. A person that go hard to help you, and you could be malicious enough to disrespect this person. So malicious you could tell this person to get out at 2 o'clock in the morning. Did you telling me about God? You know what I mean? That's what you call faith without works. You know what that mean? Nigga, you useless. You worthless. Get out of here. All right? Just in case you ever think I was getting too biblical. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give it to you in the hood version. You know what I mean? People going to say, oh, God this, God that in time of need. But when they feel they got the upper hand, they ain't thinking about God. They ain't thinking about Jesus Christ. They ain't thinking about the apostles. They ain't thinking about the Prophet Muhammad. They ain't thinking about Moses. They ain't thinking about Judah. You know what I mean? They ain't thinking about none of that shit. You know, oh yeah, I'm a 7-day Adventist, and that, yeah, so on and so forth. But when you have the upper hand, you're not Jehovah's Witness no more. You understand what I'm saying? These people only come to religion in time of need. Religion is a 24-hour a day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day way of living. Religion is not a part-time situation, man. Religion is not here today, gone tomorrow. Religion is forever. Your path is your path. Whatever you choose, you choose. That's your path. Nobody can say, oh, well, she can't want to be a monk, so he a Buddhist now. No, that's my decision, my choice. It's my destiny. And that's my belief, then I'm going in that direction because it's my free will. This is why, the gods of earth, we say arm, leg, arm, head. God exists in us. You know what I mean? Everything that you see out here was created by the Son of Man. This is what we say. Because we understand that we can believe in a certain doctrine, but that doctrine doesn't mean anything. Them 120 degrees lessons doesn't mean spit if you are not walking the walk, brother. I don't care what your lane is. I don't care if you rode a million camels and read 2 million hadiths. It doesn't make you Muslim. What makes you Muslim is when you truly walk that walk, when you truly follow the deen, as they say in Islam, which is feasible to Allah. Allahu Akbar. You know what I mean? That's why most, even in the mosque, takbir, you hear, man, takbir. They get hype. You know what I mean? Just like saying hallelujah or saying amen in Christianity. You're going to get a response of the people because these are the people who are true believers. These are the people who walk according to their faith. But there's a lot of us, I'm going to say us, because I've been to a whole bunch of rules. So we're going to be real. There's a lot of us that say, God, yo, please, I'm so high. Just let me get over this high. I'm never smoking weed again. Or God, yo, I'm shot, but please don't let me die. And I promise I'm not going to play with the gun no more. As soon as you heal up, guess what you're doing? Sitting there, loaded at 14s, 15 with one in the head. Remember that conversation around with that flamer and you hadn't been shot yet? You was doing all the shooting. You know what I mean? Somebody said phone died. When you were doing all the shooting and all that, it was all good until you got shot. And you to the heavenly sky, the bar. But God, please. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all, the non-believers. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm talking to y'all, non-believers. I'm trying to figure out, as I'm talking to y'all, my shit doing commercials right now. I'm on the phone over here. It just says some shit, angels or whatever, and I had to skip the commercial. It's crazy. YouTube not playing. But anyway, so it's going to still be about numbers, man, when this is over with, man. Right now, it's about numbers. They tell you about death tolls, how many counties it hit, a certain percentage this, a certain percentage that. They're giving you numbers. Trump predicted 200,000 deaths. You got to pay attention. They told you last week was the peak week. This is the conversation. This is the peak week. So they know that it's going to be filthy heavy in the air last week. This is the peak week. If this is an epidemic or a pandemic that we can't control, how can I tell you what week is a peak week? What's a mild or moderate week? How can I tell you that? Use your head, man. It's a numbers game, man. You know what I mean? Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. Hope said that shit years ago. You know what I mean? They're telling you it's going to be a peak week. It's going to be at its worst. It's going to be at its highest right here. This week right here. Come Thursday morning at 9:45 a.m. on the dot, this is going to be the peak time for the coronavirus, so wear your mask. How the hell did President Trump tell you that? How could Governor Cuomo tell you that? How could Mayor de Blasio tell you that? They don't know. Unless it was a prescribed order from the higher ups. That means that this virus was engineered, because you can tell me exactly when a peak week of the virus is going to hit. Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong now. I doubt it, but I could be wrong. Just tell me what it do, man. That's all I want to know. I just want to know what it do, man. Just tell me what it do. I'm trying to figure out why this shit over here tweaking over here. Why is my phone tweaking? That's what I'm trying to show you. You start talking that positive shit, and your phone start doing shit. I'm in the chat. I'll go over here again. Boom. There we go. I'm in the chat, but my shit just start tweaking shit on the phone screen. You can't zap me out. I got zap control. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, whatever, that's what it is. Black Magic, what's good? What's good? Black Magic, salute. How you? You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just letting y'all know. And I'm letting that fake friend know too. Like, cut it out, man. Don't get to preach me about, oh yeah, God is on the throne, this and that, and you foul. You're a foul individual. We don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? Pop gonna say he was in denial. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we understand that God is on the throne. We understand all that. We ain't refuting that. I don't want to hear it come out your mouth though. You know what I mean? People with no compassion sit and speak on worldly or godly things because you don't have no form of how do I say it? No form of love for nobody. You know? Yeah, everybody keep telling me to do a cooking show. I can do that. I'll get busy too. No form, like you don't have no form of merit when you talk because you're a foul individual. You understand what I'm telling y'all? So nobody come at y'all, oh yeah, this snap, blah, 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 blah. You just watch this dude rob an old lady or do a robbery, period. You know what I mean? For real, man. People quick to say, yo, yeah, you know, because I know my king, I know my God, this and that, this and that. But my man, you just got through sniffing cocaine. What are you telling me? So you telling me now that it's okay for you to sniff cocaine just as long as you read the Bible or you read the Quran? Is that what you're telling me? Come on, man. You know what I mean? Let's be real. That's right. Hit that like button, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. CK the Millionaire, a.k.a. Pastor King, man. Holla at me, man. Holla at me, man. Respect my sermon, man, if I come over there you niggas up. I ain't say I was holy. You know what I mean? I whip one of you niggas ass and kick you out the church, you heard? Play at me, man. You know what I mean? See this kid car right here? You a funny dude, man. Leave my teeth alone, man. Right now I'm vibing with y'all, man. Chill out, man. You know what I mean? Before I just had to dub you and all that, get you up out of here, man. But yeah, man. Exactly. That shit is killing most of our old people. Some people So I see Houston, Texas here. I salute you. Already know Chunky Dukes. Right? At the end of the day or whatever, dudes understand, right, that everything going on, the effects is gonna be according to our response to it, man. It's all our people flipping. Um, when he says CK is claiming popcorn is taxing, my nigga, all you Spartan dudes, go to the left, man. You can't see we talking about something serious here. Get up out of here, man. You're listening to your man, you know what I mean? Wild mice and all that. Nobody care about that. You know what I mean? That is that. You hear me? That is wild mice. He came on my IG yesterday too. Frank staring at people and all that. But anyway, like I was saying, so you know, you don't want to hear nobody. Oh, well, you know, I was thinking maybe we can do this with this now. How I'm going to invest in you, and I just watch you pull wool over a bunch of people's eyes. But you gonna tell me about religion? You're gonna tell me about right or wrong? That's what religion is. Religion is guidelines. Religion is rules and regulations, guidelines, and paths. Each religion is a different path, and that that energy and the overall point from you taking any individual route is to bring you closer to God. So if I see you doing a bunch of ungodly things, you think I'm going to believe in you? Look at all these Catholics. I mean, I do not bite my tongue. Look at these Catholics. These list of little boys and girls, stuff like that. Like, come on, man. They're having orgies with little kids. Like, come on, let's be real, man. You know what I mean? But you still go say, oh well, we corrected that. Come on, become a Catholic. Come on, the music is scary. Oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean? You know what's some rituals going on over there. You know what's some 666 being laid down up in that joint. You know what I mean? And they may get mad at me for saying that, but this is how it look, man. You know what I mean? Let's be real. This is how I feel about it, man. Scary music. They church is not illuminated or lit. It's always kind of dark and cold and chilly in there. Like, what's your practices in here, man? You know what I mean? So yeah, certain stuff I'm just not buying into. I'm just not jacking. Got my H-Town representatives in here. You already know. Mob love. You know what I mean? Allow you long since stop everything y'all hear. Marlo Brim, 5'9", salute, salute, salute. You know? What he said, why do you think that's Christianity? I didn't catch I don't get the question. We worded. What you mean why I think that's Christianity then? I was talking about Catholic, I didn't say Christianity. Yeah. That's why I get them likes up, man. Oh, you got me yet. I was talking about like the Catholic religion, like, the music is scary, all type of shit. The church is never really lit. The illuminated is always kind of dark in there, dim. You know, they wearing these KKK looking robes. You gotta look at my daughter's cracking up. You gotta look at the whole scenery and how this shit look. You know what I mean? You got popes, bishops. You already know religion was one of the main form of wars back in the days. You know what I mean? Along with the Catholic religion, the Romans, you got the Spartans. You already know the Spartans. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful with all that too, man. You know what I mean? Come on, you know, for real, man. You know what I mean? You see what time it is, man. You know, Leonidas, the God King. You know, Bartholomew, but but spare me the benevolence of your insolence. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what time it is, man. Don't trust them niggas. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's good, popcorn? You know what I mean? You too, Rowdy Radio, man. Take that post down, man, about somebody told Wildcat to silence me, man. Somebody sent it to me again, man. Take that shit down. Nobody tell nobody. No real rights jacking that man. Nobody told him he's the most official and the only valid and active one out here. Wildcat haven't been out here active. He only been home since April. So how active is he really? You understand what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta learn how to read through stuff, man. Take that nonsense down. No dude got on there. That's him having dudes get up there and freestyle if they want to freestyle. Yeah, you already know you're the only active one. He couldn't even claim before he left the feds, man, because he got caught jerking off to a woman, man. All right, he was never active. All right, I got witnesses that attest to that. It's at home right now. You know what I mean? Mr. Sex Money Murder was good. Salute. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we gonna take that shit down, man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying take it down because it's me, because popcorn, all I'm gonna tell you, CK don't care what you put up, homie. As long as you ain't getting crazy with me, calling me out my name, you know, questioning my sexual preferences, something like that, we good, man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, ain't nobody told that man to silence me, man. He did that knowing that y'all was looking and people that be online that take posts and create their own posts out of what they see online, and you fell for it, and you basically promoted to the world like homie is valid. Some not even valid. Some is not even non-trained. All right, so I'm gonna leave it right there. Like I said, I'm not here to talk about him, but I know you're gonna watch this and whatever. Take that shit down. I said nobody but him making somebody make it seem like he valid. Boy is not valid. He's a little boy. No, I mean that's a fact. It ain't about the Spartans, but when I seen popcorn, it reminded me because I was watching on the popcorn thing, and popcorn was showing what you calling that shit? Was showing where he had basically what Rowdy Radio was doing, whatever, and popcorn was showing similarities and stuff like that or whatever, and it brought me to that post. Somebody actually sent me the post, and it brought me to the post, and I'm like, yo, now who really gonna tell Wildcat to silence me? Let's be real. I've been home all this time. Anybody that somebody come home and they check in with me. Call it what you want to call it. We can say rebuttals. We can, you know, have a full course, chat about it. But just for the record, everybody that's somebody's real rights always checking with me. Why? Not because I make calls for the UBN, but because I've been out here the longest, longer than any OG that's ever done this. I'm the only one that made some things out of nothing. I made, a lot of dudes realize that, Joe, you don't have to bust your gun to be blood. You don't have to kill nobody to be blood. You don't have to rob, steal, cheat, none of that to be blood. What makes you blood is being a man, primarily. And I show people that. I show people you can be blood and still have a good heart and do for the community and do for those coming home. This is why the employment rate for most of the niggas that's blood in these streets went through my table. Do your homework. I didn't get them all a job, but ever dudes that I was affiliated with got them jobs. You see how that the power of this little device right here? Hey, yo, bro, listen, I got a few bros that you got them. All right. Hey, yo, beloved, it's an OC class. Go see Ab. In the process of him doing that, Ab was snatching them, giving them jobs. Solomon, man, he rest in peace. My brother Solomon, Dollar Bill. He would snatch a bunch of the homies. C. Franklin, because he was running McDonald's for a while too. C. Franklin would snatch a bunch of the homies and get them jobs. You understand what I'm saying? I helped C. Franklin, me and Dollar, and in return, he started helping us. He started grabbing dudes, putting dudes on his sites as well. You understand what I'm saying? He's right here. He'll verify. It's a fact. Me and CK was working hand in hand. Me, him, and Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill passed away on us. You know what I mean? So understand that. So dudes will say what they want, but I repaved the way in a whole different way now. When y'all still trying to be the flyest, toughest, roughest bloods, I'm out here humbling myself, helping the old people, whether it's something as small as helping an old woman or an elderly man cross the street to buying groceries and paying rent. I do all that. This is why CK makes so much money but never really have a bunch of money. Because I don't have no problem saying, yo, here, because I can't take it with me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I can give it to my kids, but that is that really being a brother? Because if you rob and steal the substance, just give it to your kids and your kids only, you're still nothing more than a thief. That's it. If you robbing and stealing and it's only for you and yours, then it makes you nothing more than a thief. Remember I told y'all that. You know what I mean? But now, if you doing that and it's for the, the better, the betterment or, the growth and development of a whole community, then that makes you Robin Hood. You know what I mean? I'd rather be Robin Hood than just a multi-millionaire thief. To most of these corporations, they're thieves, man. They're thieves. And when you paying a bill, you not only pay that bill, but you paying taxes on top of the bill. Because thieves take care of thieves. This is why you see Bill Gates and them going to war with the government. Because the thieves are trying to extort. And them niggas are like, nah, homie, we doing what we doing, and we ain't paying a dime, a single cent, until we feel like it's worthy, and we not giving you access to our networks. Same as Steve Jobs. You're not going to infringe off of the network of my customers. It's not going to happen. Try it again. And what happened now? He passed away. He died. He died. And now you see little glitches in your iPhone because the person in charge now gave the government full access to Apple products. So if you're out there hustling, you're doing whatever you're doing or whatever, don't believe that they can't tap into your FaceTime. They directly in there. We having our FaceTime conversation, you see it blink, that's the government watching our conversation. So now they're not only getting you talking on the phone, but they're getting live video feed and live video footage of you talking about whatever it is you're talking about. So now you can't even say, yo, that was my phone, but it wasn't me. Nigga, we looking dead at you. We see you. That's you. So stop FaceTime and thinking you're hustling and you're FaceTime, all right? It's not safe no more. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. Get mad at me. I don't care, YouTube. But y'all niggas stop trying to think that it's safe to FaceTime a dude and say, yo, give me 4 ounces of motherfucking sour, nigga, and give me 2 birthday cakes. And stop doing that, man. All right? Because they watching it. They in your conversation. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. They keep saying it's 128 people who get them likes. But I know y'all ain't got my likes looking suspect, man. Get them likes up. Come on. Ring that doorbell. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So please, my brothers out there. I mean, I don't want to see none of y'all get jammed up, get in trouble, none of that, man. I mean, if you got a conversation, the conversation is not, how we say it, completely ethical, as they put it. Go meet your man face to face. Leave your phone in the car. Go take a walk up the block or something, man. Go stand by some loud music and whisper in his ear. You know what I mean? Believe that. If you're thinking that them iPhones to sit is safe to talk about illegal shit, you writing a one-way ticket to the penitentiary, homie. All right? It's for anybody. It's not, I ain't saying it to my friends. I'm saying it to the world. Anybody that's out in the streets. If you out there hustling, Get you a new form of hustle. Don't be FaceTiming people talking about nothing. I don't care if you're only talking about a nickel bag. Don't do it. All right? Let me just put that out there. You know what I mean? Cause you like, yo, CK, yo, I want to ask you a blood question. I'm gonna FaceTime you, nigga. You might well ask that regular on the phone. Then I'm not gonna answer it anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's historical. It's historical information. You know what I mean? And it's probably something that happened from way back. Because I told you, currently what's going on right now, I don't know. I'm not a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm an OG, yeah, I'm still valid, yeah, I'm still blood, but I have nothing to do with what's going on in in third, fourth, and fifth generation of blood. I have nothing to do with that. All right? Whatsoever. Y'all see my face? That means somebody's doing a terrible job and it's starting to be potential wars breaking out. Then I show up. Then that's when the historians show up and I show dudes all the right reasons why they should bang this way and not that way. Because yeah, I have the power to do that. I have a power to come up there and say, everybody stop, freeze, make them stop. And then I invoke thought. We already did that war part of that for y'all already. It's time for dudes to start raising grown men and women. It's time for dudes to start preaching education. Dudes to start preaching employment. Dudes to start preaching unity. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we need more daycare, more black-owned daycare that have, that have a support group of historians and people who's known for educating people. Not a daycare just to take your child and put them on the mat after they feed them whatever food you put in their backpack. They feed them because when you pay for daycare, they supposed to provide food and all that too. Most people say, "Now I'm gonna still put this in the backpack, snap." But you supposed to that extra money they making, cause they get like 180 a week per child. So if you getting all that, why you can't pay a retired school teacher something to be in there and to teach curriculum? You got little Crystal from up the block, and before she got there, nigga, backshoot alley that set up in there to be all over somebody's kid, all sweaty and nasty and all that. You know what I mean? When you gonna do it right. Have these people in there. Supposed to have a religious presence on deck. I'm not saying which way to go. Islam, Christianity, Jewish, whatever. But it's supposed to be a religious presence somewhere in the building. It's supposed to be an educational presence somewhere in the building. It's supposed to be nurses on deck in the building. But you don't see that in our daycares. You know why? Our daycares get taxed the most. You know why? Our people don't get behind our people to show them how to become tax exempt for certain things. So you paying the full ride when you ain't got to pay the full ride of taxes. Go to a Jewish daycare. They ain't paying that much taxes. I'm telling you, go to a Christian daycare. They not paying that much taxes because they know how to, the clergy know how to utilize the government to their benefit because they tax exempt for a lot of things. Some things they have to pay taxes on. Don't get it twisted. They're not totally exempt, but they're about 90% exempt. You know what I mean? Certain things they pay taxes on. You know? Nigga said, this is New York, not LA. No disrespect. You understand what I'm telling y'all? So a lot of times people gotta understand what it's really hitting for, man. Stop thinking, as this friend I was telling you about, trust and believe, God is on the throne and this and that, but you turned around and said, and put a knife in the nigga back real fast. Deliberately too, and maliciously. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear nobody, you know what I mean, that's thinking negative, moving negative, talking no religion, man. Talking no religion, man. Religion, if you read that Bible wholeheartedly, if you read that Quran wholeheartedly, if you read the Torah, if you believe in those hadiths, then you know it's a guideline. It's the rules and regulations. It's a stepping stone to bring you closer to God. Not to bring you closer to me. I'm in the streets. You don't want to get closer to me. Because if you ain't living right, I'm going to smack shit out you. Baya! So you don't want that. Because there's rules and regulations to being blood, too. You heard? So understand that. So I see a dude moving how he ain't supposed to move and he claiming that he blood, on your ass I go. No in-betweens. Yo, what you boom, 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 boom. So what this mean? Boom, boom, boom. What's your oath? It's that. And you're going to have it right. You know why? Because I watch you do something against the community and I'm going to G-check you. I don't care what hood you claim. So that's a part of CK you don't know. Ask about that. It's a 6 money murder. Let them know what the people told you about me. Very lovable. Let me catch a nigga living against the grain, or I mean, not going according to the rules and regulations, man. I came home, my nigga, and once again I made a sacrifice. I could have been with Jimmy Hinchman and Puffy and all them, popping bottles and that, but no, I took that route. I took the route to try to teach the people, to get jobs for people. I'm preaching employment and education, and know the things I get. I got these cornball, sucker sap ass dudes coming home trying to, you know, cast a blemish on who I am and what I'm really out here doing. I'm out here putting that work in. This is called faith with works. I'm showing you I believe not only in religion, but I believe in the people, and so I'm putting the work in. I'm walking, I'm knocking. You know how many times my feet hurt? You know how many times my feet hurt? You can ask my ex-girl. She gonna be like, yo, that nigga should be on the edge of the bed like this, 4 or 5 in the morning. I was working on 45 Park Place, carrying bags, 60-pound bags of martyr on my shoulder, up flights of stairs, because the Mexicans was being so disrespectful and rude to me that they had a hoist and never told me go in the back and put all your martyr on a hoist and pull it upstairs. But when I found out, though, I choked the nigga out and put him on his back pockets. And said, what? Son, you did me? You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. I'm preaching to y'all because, I do walk according to my faith, but I'm still a human being. I'm still growing. I still have challenges that I've yet to conquer. You know what I mean? But yeah, boy, they did that to me. Had me carrying 60-pound bags of mud upstairs. You know what I mean? I'm on the roof, putting the mud inside the cement maker, pouring water in. I'm spinning it around. Because you don't want it too thick, you don't want it too loose. So boom, I mastered that game. But nigga, I carried that shit for like a week straight, man. Up like 7 flights, playing me. Legs is giving out. Damn, fuck. They was getting stronger, but they was giving out though. It wasn't even Mexican, he was Ecuadorian. Yo, this dude, man, had me go up and down. And one day I just said, yo, let me go look. Let me go look and figure this shit out. I said, I gotta go figure this shit out. Let me see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let me figure it out. Cause how y'all getting all these bags of cement upstairs and I'm struggling to get 1 or 2 at a time? How? And I just happened to be sweeping downstairs. Cause I was with a friend of mine, Mr. McCoy. He with Gil Bay, and it was his site. So I was really a foreman on the low. But even foreman's got to work. But the dude was with the sub. There's a subcontractor that came in and doing the concrete, and part of the demo they had to bring the building down before we went up. And he was his foreman. So basically he ran the show because it wasn't our turn yet. But I was just working because I told him I needed to make some money. Well, come on. You know what I mean? And I was making $50 an hour, so it wasn't bad pay. But homie was herbing me. And I happened to go in the back with the broom, and I looked and seen them little Ecuadorian niggas stacking that shit up. Yeah, they a bunch of little motherfuckers. They not even big. Little niggas. Stacking that shit up on the thing, and I said, oh, y'all got cement detail this week, and now the fucking hoist is working. Word. Said, yo, where Egg at? But tell him come here for a minute. Brought that nigga in the back, son, and swole the whole side of that nigga head up. Nigga, you played me all week long, nigga, and now it's your week to do the fucking cement, and this is what y'all doing? All right, shut your ass in. You know what I mean? For real, that's how I stole him. He couldn't even. I put him out so fast, he didn't see it coming. Cause you sucker punched me by having me carry the cement upstairs, so I'm gonna sucker punch you, but I'm gonna knock you out. I lined him up. I backed up where he right here in my vicinity. I said, Jay, you know, pop, pop, pop. ASAP, pop. Drug him. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Drug him. When he woke up, I said, yo, you ever in your life do that to anybody? I said, that was some racist shit you did. And I put him in his place. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do no shit like that. That ain't what we do to anybody. I don't care about black, white. You don't do that to people, man. You knew the horse was there because it could have been a white boy. Same thing. You don't do that to people, man. And this is where I come in at. That's who I mean. That's who I am. I ain't here to abuse nobody. I don't abuse people, man. And I love my people, man. You know what I mean? Bottom line. So with that said, you know what I mean? You know how that go. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. I see a bunch of messages in my phone. So I had to see what was going on with that. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So understand what it do. You know? Faith without works is useless, man. I mean, but at the end of the day, you know, just know when this shit clear up, there's gonna be a lot of money involved. So you gotta put yourself in position first mentally, second physically, to be able to win. Cause there's gonna be some winning going on. You know? Before I end this joint, man, I'm gonna take a couple more callers. Y'all got something y'all want to say? Call up. You know the calling number 917-966-0867. Or look on top of the screen. Let's go. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Cause it's about time for me to bust another move. So if you're gonna call up. Let's get to it. You know? Shout out Brad Howes and Miss Playful and all my mods for being on deck for me. Couldn't get it done without y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know? Turn your background down, bro. Yeah, turn the background down. He hung up. You know. Anyway, somebody else want to call up? Let's get to it. You know. Five Fuego. Come on, get out of here with that shit, man. That gotta be Wildcat. Five Fuego. Everything with a five is Wildcat. Top of the game, salute. Nah. Somebody in here, Five Fuego or whatever. He getting that popcorn with the Frank stand. So I said that's Wildcat, man. He in there playing game. Yeah, don't fall for that shit, popcorn. You know what time, man. That's him doing that. Five Fuego. You know that's him. Yeah. Yeah. Top of the game, man. It's trying to, maneuver and get the people to think in the right way, you know. Cause like I said, I got white friends, man. And they good dudes, man. They not the dude that they cool for the job front. They call me when we working, when we not working or whatever. And the niggas is like, yo, you gotta put yourself in a position to win. When this is all over, it becomes the biggest number game you ever seen in your life. That's what he said. And the niggas they're millionaires. Yeah. That's a whole fact. Everything. So that's why I'm like, if there's a way, you know, you can put yourself in position to win, do that. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody tell you like I was just explaining about this fake friend of me of mine, whatever. Oh, you know, God is on the throne and you can make so much money, but it's not gonna bring back lives. First of all, we're not the one taking lives. We ain't taking lives. The coronavirus taking lives. But yeah, but make no mistake, you know, and I'm not gonna even say white people, we're gonna say corporate America is gonna make their money put themselves back in position. Even the casinos is paying their staff. Why? They still paying their staff? Cause not because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, they paying their staff because as soon as this shit is over with, they gonna work them like working horses. They gonna work them like government mules. Yeah, they gonna work them like government mules. Casinos never gonna close. They're never closing down for cleaning, none of that. As you gambling, excuse me, sir, they'll be all around you, but that shit gonna keep on running for the next 90 days until they make back what they foresee. Remember, they didn't lose anything, but they understand the money that they could have been making, and so therefore it's a foreseen loss. And they're gonna bang on the foreseen because they can see that. Once they make that mark, they're gonna go to the unforeseen now. Now over the next 6 months, we probably can bring in $1 trillion, providing that we do this. This is what we gonna do. What? Go get me 10,000 blenders. I need 10,000 curtain sets and get me a couple I'll give me like 3 or 4 rocking chairs, and we're gonna give this to the person who gambled the next $5,000. And we're gonna give this, and this is how they set it up. And so you thinking you getting a gift. No, nigga, you pay for that. You pay for that. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Hell yeah. I still want to poly with you, man. You got a 212 about that what we talking about construction now on this handmade.
Say it.
Telling people, niggas don't be worried about none of that foolishness. Niggas, when we have conversations about building each other, it's about getting to the bag. And CK right, yeah. Solid dude, you know. They said he is a solid dude. They did tell me that, real solid. But bottom line, nigga, you gotta get put back in line. That's just the way protocol go.
Exactly, that's the way it goes.
I definitely appreciate what you're doing for the brothers out there, man. Especially when this shit clear up, people got jobs and shit because of you.
Yeah.
They got a chance to go get a job. You know what I'm saying? That's big homie shit. Can you lead 100 niggas to help you? Can you lead them niggas to help?
That's a fact.
Niggas running around leading the little homies into hellfire doing the shit they doing on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive. And you know what I mean? You know the bozos fade out anyway. You know how that shit go. They fade themselves out.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that already happened, man. He faded. He keep trying to come back. But yo, nobody jacking, bro. Like, he did this shit. I watched him in shit for 2 weeks, and he barely got more fucking 1,100 views. But nigga he just see me come out. He just see me come out of a joint. He was in there. He seen me come out of a joint, and by the time I ended it, my shit had 3.5K on the playback. 2.1 as I ended my shit. So that's on. People want the truth.
Numbers like me and Popcorn right now. Tell that nigga to chill the fuck out, eat some berries, man. Rub on that little ugly ass bitch he got and live his life, man. Stop fucking with people, man. Niggas got
that's a
big
fact.
shit to do, man.
By the way, this is Mr. Sense Money and Murder. Yo, it's the homie. And like I always tell y'all, go subscribe to the channel, bro. Just because Wildcat did what he did don't mean that that's what nobody's trying to do. Nobody's trying to live off for CK Review. Me and homie vibe behind the scenes. A whole lot of conversations, y'all. So that's what it is. Popcorn, subscribe to his channel, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. I'm jacking CK, man. And the checking process we talk about is right. The homies do fall in line. And they do check in with them. And it ain't no pussy shit. It's about, yo, what's good, bro? How can we prosper?
Yeah, fact. It's about respect, man. They understand what it is. They understand I'm really out here for the community, man. I ain't out here for what you think I'm out here for. I'm blood. I still fight all that. This thing like I've been doing, but I fight for a reason now. I fight for respect. I mean,
it was always for a cause, never because. Them niggas did it because they had to do it.
Hey, yo,
you know
31, beloved. Sorry, 31. Hey, yo, Fire Frago was on timeout. Somebody put him on timeout. He done. That's it. No more Frank standing. Homie, you disrespect Popcorn, you disrespect me. All right?
Some bullshit early in the morning.
Yeah. Fire Frago's on timeout. Put that nigga on timeout. How you put that nigga on timeout? We're here, man.
Timeouts, man. It's too early in the morning, man. Nigga give me your game, man. You want to come in and fuck up.
Nah, I put him on timeout though. He's on timeout.
Fuck that nigga, man. Yo, all I'm gonna say, man, ain't gonna hold a line too much, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, man. You know we talk behind the scenes, man. I appreciate the knowledge, man, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. You winning, man. Niggas don't like to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Keep winning. Fuck them niggas, man. Shout out to Miss Playful too, man. Shout out to Sis.
Yeah, no question. That's what it is. You know?
Go ahead, man. You know I send my love, man. Always murder to Sean, man.
Yeah, you already know Sean to the murder.
All right,
know?
big bro.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, whatever, man, you know, he's a good example. That's what you call faith with works. He's working. He out and VA where he out there, same shit. Community works. Behind the scene, he getting at me, yo, CK. I'm like, what's up, bro? Boom, 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 boom. You should try this right here, bro. Jazz will do the same thing. You see Jazz. See Jazz young. He adds that he happy. He be bugging out. But Jazzo got the mind of a note. That little nigga, he's smart. I ain't gonna call him little nigga, but that man is just, he my little brother, man. He just different. You know what I mean? And he always says, CK, you should try this right here. Yo, CK, what you think about this right here? Yo, I got a skit I'm gonna put together over here. Like it's different. Dude just trying to work. But the overall plan is once it work, what they gonna do for the community. Come on, man. Yeah, that's what it's about.
So it's about giving back to the community, youth, man, showing the youth that the way some of these bozos is portraying it to be is not what it was. We didn't sign up for that.
That's a fact.
You know, we signed up to help each other, man. Each one teach one, not break each other down. But you know, that breaking down and not teaching one, that's the mindset of a motherfucking loser. You know, when a loser lose, he don't mind losing to watch you lose. He'll kill himself to watch you lose.
That's a whole fact.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga will blow his own head off if he say right now, CK, lose, he'll kill himself just to watch you lose. And that's just pathetic, man. That's just past hatred. Especially when you did shit for a nigga. When you made it where a nigga could live. It's not easy to live in the penitentiary. They don't know that because they ain't been there. But see, when you got a nigga like that running around right there that's faking it till you make it, it's hard to see it when you got so much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see it, but when you come home like you did, True Colors come out, he became an internet hoe. He's an internet hoe. He's more of an internet hoe than this girl. So you can't even debate with a nigga like that right there. A nigga that allowing people to cause trouble or stir up bullshit, that's an internet hoe.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? He's an internet hoe, but don't let that nigga stop your shine, man. Keep shining. Keep shining on that bust ass nigga.
Nah, that's what I do. You see what I do, man. You see I step in, I step out sometimes, but let me tell you what I be doing, bro. Right? I said it before, but people don't listen, right? A lot of times when I don't get online, bro, I clearly be sharing with y'all. I'm saying, all right, homie, you know, guys, I say I'm gonna get online. If I'm up, if I ain't resting, I get right up, boom, I come in there. What's up, right? I sit back, so this way it ain't like a nigga just trying to hog up the spec. I can do 4 or 5 videos all day and get a couple thousand views. But like I said, if you doing it for you, then you being selfish. If you doing it for your community, it ain't just cause you down move. The community is a dude at Jack Frost that I do business with. So yeah, I fall back and I let dudes rock out. I let dude rock out. I could be going crazy hard. KK, see, KK can do a video. He said, nah, see, capable. I did yesterday. He didn't do a video. KK could be going hard. KK got almost 12,000 subscribers. He ain't doing that. That's a fact.
And then it's like I said, when you open up a page and say this is for the youth, and then 10 minutes later you talking about a nigga in a bad way, what you jacket to the youth is no unity. What you jacket to the youth is how to be a fucking scumbucket, how to be a coward, how to talk shit behind a keyboard and hide. Real men come outside, we don't hide. And brothers fix situations. So that means you was not my brother to begin with. See, when you told me out your own mouth, not you, but when you say they did this to you, blast him that fine, that means you look like the biggest low coward in the world. Because you had every chance to do your work that you supposed to put in if you felt niggas was like that. And all you did was sit next to a nigga and hold a Peter for him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
Don't do that,
facts.
man. You try to fake it, man. Niggas did you right. Y'all should have left that nigga under the dirt. If y'all didn't bring in a Queen's Flip and get that nigga a voice, that nigga nobody would know who the fuck he is.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's the point I was making. Like sometimes people don't realize that when people give you something, it ain't always got to be, you know, an abundance of financial assistance. Sometimes information is worth more than money.
Man, you hit
You
that
know what I
shit on
mean?
the head, man. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. The blueprint on how to get $1 million, I want way faster than you giving it to me. Because I'm going to blow that mill and I ain't going to know how to get it back. But if I
Facts.
got the blueprint, I always know how to get that mill back. The blueprint is always worth more than the finance you at hand. These niggas don't get that, though. These niggas want you to take care of them grown ass man.
Yeah, let me show
No
you
nigga
something, right?
get up and do your work.
Let me show you something. Not to shit on nobody. I love dead everybody. But Shaw was when I came back in contact with Shaw. He was around dead everybody, whatever. They did a couple of videos, but nobody really pushed him, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh shit, what's up? Remember, we brothers before all the music and that. Even though we was in jail, popping. I was always nicer than him in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm fucking around, but but you know when I came home and I showed him the art of promoting. I started doing certain shit. Boom, you hear? Boom, this right here. Bow. And we gonna do this right here. All right, this and that. Are we gonna do this right here? Bow. And he was going. I'm walking him through it because I'm not doing it behind the scene. I'm doing where he can see what's going on. Now you start hearing the whole world. Yo, Shaw 120. Yo, that's a diabolical one. Shaw 129. Right. Deadman was pushing him, but he was being pushed locally in Far Rock. I pushed him amongst the world and let people see. Listen, man. Hip hop is not dead. Hip hop's still alive. Look, this is Shaw 120. Y'all seen him before, but now listen to him now. Look at what's going on here. And in turn, he was stubborn in the beginning until he realized what the picture was. And now I tell you, Shaw, do a joint off a Planet Rock or Drummer's Beat. He gonna do it. You know why? He knows the reason why CK saying do that. Cause I showed him sometime you could be the nicest dude on earth, but if you're not giving the people the sound they want. So what we did with him, we just switched his beats around, and I did a heavy promotion on all platforms, social networking, and look, Shaw 120. So now his shit is in popular demand. I got dudes from the industry. Yo, when Shaw 120 dropping his mixtape, these is niggas that's fucking with Rock Nation. They fucking Rock Nation asking for his mixtape now. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to 120, man. He came to a platform, pulled up, man, show love for let's talk about it at hybrid. And took
Yeah.
the whole shit home with him. You know what I'm saying? Won the whole shit, man. Shout out to 120, man. Me and Shaw talk too, you know, on a daily day basis. He also kicked the dollars. We share information.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. It's about building. When you get on the phone and you want to talk blood or any of that dumb shit to me, I hang up on you. Because that's not what I'm here for. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I'm here to talk something that makes sense. And with me and Shy, with me and you, me and KK, Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, Kevin, we talk shit that's uplifting, the shit that's gonna make us rich and help our community get out of poverty.
That's
That's
a
the whole
fact.
point. We're trying to get out of poverty, man. We all got the same struggle no matter what state you come from. Poverty.
That's a
And the
fact.
only way to get out of poverty is to stick together. And I hate to say it, but do what these white niggas do and stack that money, get your businesses, and stick to your motherfucking self.
Yeah, that's a fact. And wisdom and knowledge. I seen you too. When the brother get off, then you can call up. I seen you say you want to call up. I seen it.
I ain't gonna hold it up too long, man. Like I said, always love to the side, man. I appreciate you calling, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, bro. And we're gonna chop it up after I finish our mother finish live about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just hit me up and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all right, copy.
All right, bro.
All right, wisdom and knowledge, you can call up now. But Jay, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, that's all it's about, man. It's about community, bro. Somebody said fake as fuck. Nah, son ain't. Know what I mean? So, love of life. Yeah, nah, hit me love of life. Anyway, even though you said sorry, whatever, but nah, me and son really made amends. We vibe behind the scene. I talked to his offspring. You know what I mean? My offspring in the back where he say hi to her or whatever case may be, or them. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's what it is, man. We really putting it together, man. You know? Don't let nobody say, oh, yeah, this and that. Like I told you, I'm not even really beefing with Wildcat. Wildcat beefing with me, but he don't even know why. That's what they say. CK is a lie. Ain't no lie. Everything I'm doing is either black and white. All my shit is in black and white. I get checks. And you'll see me. I've been doing it for years before he came home. So you know my shit ain't fugazi. You don't hear Jack Frost getting robbed. I call Jack Frost right now. He answering the phone. What's up, bro? Ain't nobody robbing, disrespecting him. Top of the game, 212 with me.
Yo, CLK, what's poppin', big homie? You was shaking, man. What's good?
What's good? What's good?
Chilling, man. Yo, man, but I like the conversation about building and doing the right thing and shit like that, man. Because like a lot of the times, sometimes when I chime in and shit, niggas like, oh, you a dick rider and all this shit. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So I changed my name from Harlem Finest to Wisdom and Knowledge. I didn't change my shit. So I've been building with the God Body Brothers and shit like that. I'm from Harlem. I've been building with the brothers, and I say I salute the shot 120 and all that, Mr. GKB and shit, man. Because dudes got to get the facts real right. This was not. I was taught this was not to be wearing red rags and wearing beads on your wrist and none of that shit.
That's
This
a
was
fact.
brotherly love, blood over oppression. That's what I was taught.
That's the whole fact.
That's what I was taught. And you and Mr. Kev have been doing this shit real right. Like you gotta tell the truth. And I don't know what's wrong with this dude, Wild Rat. What's up with his brain? He's mentally has a mental dysfunction. I don't know what's up with this dude, man.
You gotta eat right, man. Eat right. Nah, don't worry about him, bro. Listen, man, don't worry about it. We ain't worried about him. We doing what we doing. Like I said, we went through trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? That was based off of nothing really. But we don't care about that. We moving forward. We just talking about right now how dudes need to start getting it together, man. Like we worried about the coronavirus so much that we at a standstill. Nobody is doing what these corporations is doing. The corporations are sitting down right now in a boardroom. I mean, they're having every day, even on Sundays, they're having these joint conversations, meetings with over 30, 40 people and one thing. One person is talking, everybody else is muted. I'm watching the whole layout. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, while everybody, oh, coronavirus, they sitting down saying, yo, when this is over, we get ready to kick the door off the hinges. We coming. You know what I'm saying? They talking about getting money.
Facts, man. Facts. And you 100% correct about that. And I just want to tell you, we're all the blacks in the United States of America and all the 50 countries in Africa, we overpower the Caucasian people, the Caucasoids, 11 to 1. If you mix all the black race together, including our Mexican brothers, if you mix all our shit together, so we overpower the Caucasoid people 11 to 1. So you're right about mixing the community, getting this shit together, because this is no longer about Patria versus blood, Latin King versus blood. We represent the 5. This ain't about Dominicans don't play, DDP. This ain't about that. We unite the citizens together. I'm Haitian and Cuban, by the way.
Okay.
I'm half Haitian and I'm half Cuban, by the way. I grew up in East 48 Church in Linden. I chill in East 18 Beverly Road. That's me. That's my life story. But I grew up in Harlem and shit ever since I was 7. But I go back and forth from Beverly Road back to Harlem, Beverly Road. So that Spanish spot you and So B was at. That's my spot. Colada and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. La Cabana. Yeah.
That's a spot right there. Get the Henny Colada and all that.
And that's my and you know 18. You know 18. I be on 18. That's my hood right there.
Facts. East 18 tennis court, Albemarle. You know what I mean? Salute to the brothers over there.
Facts. So it's all good, man. Like I said, I mean, that's what we talking about or whatever. I'm gonna cut this one short or whatever. But I might do another one later on, man. You know, I'll be saying this until I don't do it. Somebody said racist. He's not racist. He just worded it wrong. He said white people scenario. He didn't mean it that. I mean, he didn't mean it that way.
I didn't mean it like that.
You know what I mean?
No.
And I was going to tell him behind the scene, like, yo, you know, we ain't using terms of white and black because this shit is deeper than race, man. This shit is something that's going on that it ain't got no face to it. It don't care if you white or black. You know what I mean? It's if it's in you, and it has a certain effect. Then it has a certain effect. It's taking you. It's taking you. That's that. But just know if you being taken, it's probably your time. You heard?
Facts.
You know.
Facts, man. Salute, man. I didn't mean it like that. I don't mean the white race. I mean like the secret society, the backhand that's controlling everything. That's what I mean. I didn't mean the whole white race, because I got love for my white brothers and shit. You know what I mean? We got brothers that's white, that's real, right? So I didn't mean it like that. So I just want to fix it and make sure that everybody get it corrected and all that, man.
That's a fact. Love and life. To answer your question, the reason why we isolated, I would like to think we isolated because they're trying to keep people off the streets and out of large groups, so that we're not passing the virus. You know what I mean? Even though they say the virus supposed to go, it goes down allegedly. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they saying, that's why they saying social distancing or whatever, so that we not all up on each other, whatever. And they trying to basically, bring that count down to a minimum to where they can control the virus. It's what they saying. You know what I mean? But if they really running inside people's homes and snatching people out of there and forcing them to get chipped up and all that, then nah, we isolate it so that they can do that. You know what I mean? Basically. But with that said, man, I'm gonna bring this live to a halt. You know what I mean? It's more hours within the day, so I'll be on there. I might get on Instagram though. I might bang some music, play some music, get on Instagram. So check me out on IG or whatever. We here. You know what time it is, man. Please be safe out there. Don't take it as a joke. This virus is real. Whether it's man-made or not, it's real. So with that said, I catch you on the next one. Popcorn, Miss Playful, Mr. Testimony Murder. Salute, Mob Fat, salute. And I'm out. You know my slogan. Grocery sell more than dope. Peace.